So hi guys and welcome to this first project review on my channel Contract Billionaire. Today we're going to take a look at a project that I've been invested in myself for quite some time now and that I think has a lot of potential, especially in this kind of weird bearish market stage we're right in now. So let's take a look at the website. The first thing we see right off here is that Elephant Money has already more than $500 million in assets under management. And to be honest, that's really a lot for a BNB DeFi project. And as you can see on that radar, let me switch over. Elephant Money is also ranked quite high on the BNB chain in the DeFi space. So we have some big giants here like PancakeSwap, Stargate, or BitGate and yeah, you find Elephant Money not far away from them. And no matter if you filter by 7 days, 24 hours, or 30 days, Elephant Money is ranked quite high, and that's of course a really good sign for the project and shows how big it really is. And it also means purely in terms of assets, there's definitely a certain security here. The project won't disappear from one day to the other. Therefore, it's just simply too big. But before we take a closer look at the project, we should of course first clarify the question whether the project is trustworthy or not. And yes, in my opinion, it definitely is. The project has been around for almost 2 years now. The community is relatively large. There are no astronomical fees on any of the numerous services they offer. And the founder of the project, Bank Teller, is also very trusted by his community because he's kept his word literally every single time since the project started. Elephant Money has also been audited by Certic. It's a very well-known audit firm in the BNB DeFi space, but also in general in the DeFi space. And received quite a good score here. As you can see, they reached 76.9 points out of 100. And yeah, their contracts only have some minor issues, which is completely normal for a project in the DeFi space on the BNB chain. So many good signs regarding the trustworthiness. Elephant Money has many different use cases, which is exactly why I love the project so much. Yeah, just by opening the side menu, you can see how many different services the project has by now. And it's really getting more and more. Literally every second month they launch another feature, and that's pretty nice. From an own NFT collection, which is unlimited, to futures, to different staking farms, there's really everything. And yeah, this is one of the main reasons why I love the project so much, because it has so many different use cases. But let's take a look at the two tokens of Elephant Money. Elephant Money itself has two different tokens. One is the Elephant token, which is kind of the main token of the project. And there's also the trunk token, which is a stable coin, because you can always exchange one trunk to one BUSD, as it's always also explained in the white paper. Let me search it. I guess here it is, yes. A trunk can be redeemed one-to-one for one BUSD. So you can always exchange a trunk to a BUSD, which is a nice thing, but I think the more interesting token is definitely the Elephant token. So let's take a look at the price of the Elephant token. Okay, right now we're still on a 50-minute chart, but it's also kind of interesting because as we can see, alone for the last 2 days, the token rose about 10%, which is pretty nice. But let's switch to the weekly chart because this is even more interesting. Take some time. And we can see that the Elephant Money token overall is actually doing very well. At the beginning, there was a strong rise, which is pretty normal for such projects, and also it's a really strong sell-off, about 83%, which is really a lot. And after that, the token has been constantly rising again, which indicates a very stable project and a very good community. Because most tokens in the BNB DeFi space, which are sold off once like that, they do not recover so well afterwards. And as we can see, we are pretty much, not in total, but pretty much on that level where we started drastically falling. And yeah, that definitely indicates a very good and strong community, but also long-term interest in that project, which is of course very good for us as investors. and which we really like to see. And another reason why I really like Elephant Money as a token project. A look at the contract also shows that there's some activity here, which is also very nice to see because it shows that the users are quite active. Nearly every minute is a transaction. That's also a really good sign for the project. For this project, I'm personally very positive about the coming bull market in the next few years, since I think we will also see another small reversion in the market in the next few months. If I were you, and if you want to invest, I would not invest now with a large amount, but simply buy a certain amount week by week. For less experienced crypto users, this is also called dollar cost average strategy. So instead of going all in on one day or in one week, you just spread your investment over several weeks and you get a pretty good average price. Kind of like the strategy. I used it before the last bull run, and I use it right now. Regardless if it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polygon Matic, or even smaller coins like Elephant Money right now. I completely like the strategy because you get a really good average price, and the risk of buying in at a price that's too high is it's quite minimized like this. There's also quite a bit of explanatory material that is definitely beyond the scope of this video, but if we take a look at the white paper, which is by the way pretty nice designed, we see that everything is explained very well. There's also a dashboard for the project. Find it here. It is where literally every important indicator is shown, and also pretty nice in terms of transparency and shows that they have nothing to hide. Personally, the futures part and the NFT collection at Elephant Money are not that interesting for me. I'm a relatively safe investor, which means that for me the Elephant Money farms are particularly interesting. Here you get a really decent APR on very many common tokens, and remember, a trunk is always worth 1 BUSD after all, which means that the probability of losing money with this is relatively low. That was a short project review on Elephant Money. As I said, is one of my most liked projects at the moment for several reasons. If you want to see a more detailed video about Elephant Money, where I explain the use cases in more detail, feel free to post it in the comments and give the video a thumbs up. See you in the next video, your contract billionaire.